Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome back to MUW Live. Joining me, as always, is Howlin' J. Hauser.
Hey everybody, we are 1 week away from the biggest show of the year, Wrestival, and our debut on 2K25. We are moving up in the world. Next week you're going to see new logos, new wrestlers, and a whole new set. It's exciting times.
It is indeed. We are going to be coming to you from sunny Miami, Florida. It's going to be neon nights and big-time fights. But we're not getting too ahead of ourselves. We got some big fights ahead of us tonight, including the YouTube champion, Duncan McOwen, putting his title on the line against his most dangerous challenger to date, Shaka Shenzi.
That's going to be a big one. We know last week it was announced that tonight the former tag team champions, them Dirty Swines, are going to get a shot at the belts as they take on the Asian Invasion.
That should be a hell of a matchup. And also, Hellter Skelter, they're putting things together right now. They're going to put it on the line against up-and-coming tag team, the Checkmates.
And Himalaya is back in action tonight, too. Can't wait to see him back.
Right, so let's take it down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ring, Powder Keg.
You know, after the last few months, Bobby Dazzler, myself, Boomerang, Baritone, and others have all fallen victim to Tyrant's plague. In the ring, we've fallen to them. Backstage, Boomerang was thrown from a gangway into a spotlight. And so far, no one has managed to stop them. Now, a little while back, I was having some issues with another group, and in the end, all it took was for me and some friends to stand up and say, "No more." Well, I know Happy Trails is with me. So I'm going to find one more person to help me out, and at Wrestival, we're the cure for the plague. But I don't want to wait for Wrestival. So right here, right now, DK, you big sumbitch, get out here and you take the whipping that is long overdue.
Introducing, representing the Plague, DK. And we're kicking off here tonight with an impromptu matchup as big old Powder Keg is facing off against the enforcer of the plague, DK.
I'm not sure how wise it is to call out the big man, but if anybody's going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with him, it's got to be Powder Keg. And he has not wasted any time getting in after that big boy.
Well, you got to think now it's been several weeks since the first intrusion of the plague, and the plague has taken great umbrage to the older statesman of MUW, and Powder Keg really is, this has really lit his fuse, to avoid a pun here.
The power there. Did you see how the ease with which he slammed the big giant DK?
Well, you got to think that that anger is a form of energy, and it's really motivating Powder Keg here. The plague have hurt and embarrassed the veterans of MUW, and Powder Keg, I think he's out for more than just revenge. I think he's out for blood.
As he said, they haven't been able to stop the plague as of yet, but they challenged him to a match next week at Wrestival, and they're going to be looking for a third man to join himself in Happy Trails. And that's going to be interesting to see if they can find anybody stupid enough to step up and say, yeah, let me get my ass kicked.
If I was Keg, I would have called out Screech. I would have fancied my chances with him rather than this big behemoth DK. And look at the power of DK. That's a 280, 290 pound man. He's just flapjacked into the air there.
Well, that's the thing with Powder Keg. He is not scared of a challenge, and I think he wanted to try and put DK down here to get in the heads of the plague going into that match next week. But look at this! Again, just huge power from DK.
If he's not careful, he's not going to be in any shape for Wrestival, let alone coaching the future of MUW back at the training academy. And shoots a half. There's a cover, and nope, he's come out the back door early.
Happy Trails trying to get the crowd in it behind the Keg.
Oh, and look, now they're about to duke it out. Powder Keg's got a mean right hand, but look at the size of this monster. He's got to be a whole head and a half taller.
He's got to be pushing 7 feet tall, this big DK. Scary individual.
Oh! And the big man's got springs in his heels. He's just hit him with a big old drop kick. And look at this, just deadlifting him from the canvas like picking up groceries.
He is treating Powder Keg, who is not a small man, like a child in this ring.
And I don't know what kind of words of wisdom Happy Trails is whispering out there to Powder Keg.
You may want to start shouting him. I don't think the whispering's working. Screech there, just jumping up on the apron, causing some trouble.
And again, the numbers game, the plague again. They don't do things by halves.
DK. Oh, he's going after Happy Trails. Oh, no, come on. He's not even in it. He's got a match later.
And Keg is just going out there to check on him, make sure he's alright.
Conversation there.
I mean, of course, Happy Trails, he's a tough customer. He knows how to shake off a big bully. He's been doing it most of his career.
Here's the $1 million question, though. Who do they get to join him?
I mean, they will obviously have liked to have used Bobby Dazzler, but Bobby Dazzler, again, is out with quite a debilitating knee injury. Boomerang Wally Bruce, we know, is also injured.
Dexter Sampson's in another country at the moment.
Yeah, it's maybe they'll ask you to come out of retirement, Jay.
Yeah, I think I'm washing my hair that night. I just don't know who else they could ask. You know, it's going to be a struggle.
Well, whoever it is, they better be ready for business. They gotta come correct, because this plague, they have run roughshod over everybody inside and outside the ring in recent weeks.
Screech making his presence known again there, and Keg again is being lifted high up in the air.
Again, they've had the numbers game working in their favor. It's going to be interesting to see when the tables are even, 3 apiece. That is, if they can get the third man in time for Wrestival.
Who else is there in that sort of generation? I mean, there's Barry Tone. He's already faced off with the plague and didn't come up.
Oh no! Look, I don't want to cut you off, but look at the
oop,
indeed. And things are not looking good for Powder Keg.
I mean, I'm not even sure DK's broken a sweat here. Dave Ken. He's another of that sort of era.
Well.
Exploder suplex.
Look at that. Incredible.
He could get it with a surprise here. 1, 2.
Oh, that's the closest anyone's come to defeating a member of the Plague so far.
I think that's the first time we've seen anybody actually get a cover on DK.
And look, Keg looks like he's got himself a second win. Might need 2 or 3 more of them before this match is over.
It took too long.
Oh, look at this again.
This is just sending a message here. Maybe they'll get the Mountain down.
I'm just getting a message from that apparently Dave Ken. Apparently he's going to be in the gym that night. So
Love Muscle, he's a similar era.
Well, we've yet to see the former tag team champions since they relinquished the belts to
he's
the
got a
Asian
chair.
Invasion.
Bringing a chair in the ring.
And we know that Love Muscle, he's not short of courage because we've seen him stand up to big opposition before. Who knows?
Yeah, he got in Himalaya's face when Himalaya threatened Ginger Jones.
Oh, look at that kick there, right in the ear, right in the side of the head. That could be a game changer, disrupting the equilibrium of DK and going for a. Oh, caught him there with that elbow drop. This could be a difference maker and a cover.
Crowd are loving this match as Keg again only gets a 1 count.
Oh,
what a right hand
good
that was.
grief.
DK is definitely not a man to be trifled with.
No.
Big size, probably 45 boot. Where's he going? Big headbutt. So getting hit with a fridge.
I don't know where he's going. Better not be thinking of climbing that. Oh my goodness, he is. It's literally like.
Keg distracted by Tyron.
That was the biggest axe handle I've ever seen in my life, and look at the size of this monster.
I'm not sure that anybody in MUW could even look that guy in the eye.
Well, we have got some big boys here. Duncan McOwen, Samastino.
Sama will definitely come up short. Well, the one guy I want to see fight him, like I've said it before, but I'll say it again.
Bruiser Braddock.
Get Braddock in there with him.
Well, Bruiser Braddock, he's another guy that really enjoys a good fight, and
DK keeps going outside for weapons. I don't know what his game plan is here. He's setting out the
I think maybe he's looking for Keg Tapper and got reversed there.
The referee not going to let him use that kick. The referee's brave, I'll tell you that.
Well, at this rate,
Trails up on the apron.
Powder Keg needs to shake off the cobwebs, get back in there while DK is distracted. Oh!
This could do it. Small package. 1, 2.
Oh. Again, so close.
That's the biggest small package I've ever seen.
I don't even want to know what will happen if Powder Keg was to get an upset victory here. What the Plague?
The reaction.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's why he's probably got Happy out here as a backup.
Well, going in the old breadbasket, maybe that's a weak point for DK. Who knows? You can see that DK is bleeding from the side of the face. I think he took that when Keg caught him in the side.
Oh, big choke slam there.
He's not covering him though. Oh, hesitated.
Maybe he wants to do more damage.
Playing little possum.
He does seem to have slowed down a bit since he got busted open. Uh-oh. Well, you coined the name, and here it is. The State of Decay. 1, 2.
Chalk that up as another victory for the Plague.
Put in a good effort there.
Here is your winner, DK.
Oh, one more time, I'm going to ask it. Can anybody stop the Plague? Can anybody stand up to these 3?
Yeah, don't wash your hair.
It's a very extreme conditioning routine, you know?
I think you can do it.
I
I generally hate surprises, but last week I got a huge surprise. And it put a big old smile on my face. What was the surprise? Finding that Jekyll, the man who most people around here are afraid of, 'cause he's such a big old badass. He's nothing but a whiny little bitch. Complaining I ruined his plan. Screw his plan. It wasn't in my plan to lose a belt to, what's his name? Kimchi? Who I fully intend on putting in his place. But Jekyll, you want to cry that you went and trained hard and said your prayers and took your vitamins and tried to beat me? Well, you know what? I've beaten you twice, you mook, and I've got nothing to prove. I'm not scared of you, and I'll happily step in the ring and hand you your ass one more time. Why don't you say we make it interesting, eh? Huh? Let's fight till one of us can't get up. Let's make it special and just beat the piss out of us until we're out cold or one of us taps out. The rest of it, one more time, and then we're done.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, at a total combined weight of 464 pounds, Eddie Bishop and Curtis Brooke, the Checkmates. Introducing their opponents from the Traveling Carnival at a total combined weight of 626 pounds, Hellter Skelter. Oh, good lord, we're getting things going early here, Jay.
Hellter being a brave little man here, mixing up with both of the checkmates right off the bat.
They haven't even taken their jackets and hats off. I guess these guys are... oh, here comes our ref, ringing the bell. I guess these guys are really wanting to protect this little win streak they got going on here.
Well, they said a little while ago they want to be taken more seriously.
And we know for a fact the Checkmates are serious contenders here in MUW.
They've been impressive in recent outings. But so Hellter Skelter, who are a team that are desperately looking to try and get themselves to a title opportunity. I'm not sure, I can't remember, have they had a shot at the gold? And if they have, it's been a while.
Well, I don't have my record book in front of me, I'm afraid, Jay, but again, if they are to get a crack at the AI or whoever's the title holder at the time, I think it'll be an interesting and exciting opportunity. As could be said also for the Checkmates, who have now double flapjack there on poor little Hellter.
It would be interesting to see how Skelter would stand up to some of Kim Chi's kicks. Oh, went for a low drop kick there to the knee, but Eddie Bishop. Nope, sorry. That's Curtis Rook managing to avoid the impact.
Again, interesting you should say that. Hellter Skelter, another team like the AI, they're an odd coupling, but they make it work. They use each other's strengths to their advantage.
I don't think there's a more odd couple in MUW than those two.
Oh,
Skelter's seen him now, but just pushes the shoulder right through.
I think Curtis Rook here bit off more than he could chew.
Maybe we could get Skelter to team up with Powder Kid and Happy. That would definitely be interesting to see them in there with the play.
I don't know if DK will be able to manhandle him like he did Powder Keg.
Well, that could be the strategy.
And in comes the big man. He's got Curtis Rook in a prone position right now, and that way he yanked that leg. That's a way to pull a bone out of socket.
Just pulling on the leg, you got a lot of connections there that could definitely easily dislocate. You got the ankle, the knee, the hip.
This is a physical business, and it's pretty easy to get injured. And oh, look at that little X Factor there from Hellter.
Oh, I thought you were calling him the X Factor.
And wow,
splash in the corner.
Color me impressed. Hellter Skelter have come off to a hot start here, taking full advantage of the checkmates, and Hellter's going up already.
Big elbow from the top. Finds its mark, but in comes Eddie Bishop to break up the cover.
Good timing there from Eddie Bishop. Again, we've been very impressed with the checkmates. Great teamwork, great continuity. They seem to have a very good friendship and relationship. But
shoulder tackles.
But again, you know, they're matched up with strong competition here.
There's not many teams you wouldn't put in that category here in MUW. Oh, look at this, just picking him up from the top rope and a big time gorilla press.
Well, you know, MUW has a way of doing, making even odd bedfellows into great teams. I mean, let's look at the former champions, Sweet Love. They were a real head scratcher, and they were a Cinderella story. They came from nowhere to become tag champions.
I might want to rethink my comment about the strangest couple in the got in the Sweet Love.
To be honest, I think Love Muscle will probably take umbrage to the fact that I called him a strange bedfellow. Oh, look at that. Hellter's taking full advantage here. No! Over the top rope! I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm calling this early. I think Hellter Skelter have got this in the bag. They seem to have had the checkmates number from the get-go with that early attack.
They seem all over them.
And the checkmates have yet to recover and get any kind of foothold in this match. Poor Curtis Rook has been on the receiving end of an onslaught.
Measuring him there, but he managed to sidestep. Now those quick feet and knees coming into play. Oh, what a knee lift that was.
Well, that could be a difference maker.
Knocked his grease paint right off.
There we go. And finally, he's got his tag team partner, Eddie Bishop, in here. He's fired up.
Took a little bit long there with that leg drop. I would have come in a bit more on fire than that.
Well, yeah, you don't want to hesitate. I mean, we're only 5 minutes into this match. And poor Curtis Rooks had to take a beating for 5 solid minutes.
Is now on the receiving end of some abuse here from Eddie Bishop. Boot right to the spine.
Eddie was sensible here. He would cut the ring off, keep the little man in their corner, put the boots to him. You do not want to bring the big man in.
Exactly what I was about to say. Do not, whatever you do, let that tag happen.
We've seen that format happen a number of times. Skelter knows how to come in and clean house. And there's the cover. Still a little bit too premature here in the matchup. Oh, you can see there Hellter was looking for a tag.
It looked like he was going to leg it across to the other side of the ring.
Oh, stun gun.
Oh, in comes Skelter. Oh my God.
Wow.
What strength from Eddie Bishop.
I think he had like a momentum there. Just sort of gyroed around him and hoiked him up with the momentum. Very impressive.
definitely caught Skelter by surprise there.
And look now that both the checkmates have got poor old Hellter. I say poor old Hellter. Why am I defending him?
Because he's mental. Hellter now trying to find his way back in the ring. Oh, he flipped out, but Eddie was already out of the way.
I think there might have been a banana peel on the ring apron there, Jay.
Oh, he's definitely paying for it, whatever it was.
It's hard to wrestle in clown shoes.
It doesn't even look like his boots have any shoes.
And off the ropes. Big power slam. Again, he needs to keep him in his corner. And there we go. There we go. He's got the memo. Oh, looking for a little double team there, but
Right out of that corner.
and look, it's just cut him off again.
Oh, huge tornado DDT. That's going to be a big difference maker here. Oh, but Eddie, no, Curtis managing to pop back up. If Hellter is smart, yep, gonna get the big man in.
Just trying to get the old adrenaline going here. And he's creeping over, and there it is. That's a game changer.
Isn't that scary that when Hellter is the other side of Skelter, you can't even see him? He literally disappears behind his tag team partner.
To be honest, it doesn't bother me. I like knowing where Skelter is at all times. So
It doesn't bother me too much as there's a table between them. Skelter's feeling it now, but Eddie Bishop coming in to try to break the party up.
and he nearly knocked the paint clean off his face there with that big right hand. Now Skelter says, "I don't think so." Oh look, here we go.
Double team by the Checkmates.
How many men does it take to beat up a Skelter? The answer is more than two.
Crucifix. One.
Oh, nearly an upset cover there, and the crowd now really trying to rally behind the Checkmates.
Oh, he's putting those knees to good work here.
You know what I was thinking? Looking at the Checkmates, I think the missing ingredient for them is that I think they could really benefit from maybe having a mentor in the corner to try and maybe help, improve their decision making and steer them on the right track.
They need to look clean.
I'm not saying they need the Dean or CW Richmond, but I think they could get someone that could just sort of rein them in a little bit and make some good decisions. Yeah, that's right. I think they could go a hell of a long way.
Chest bump. Now he's working on the lower portion of Skelter, trying to take those legs out.
Yep, great move there.
Man, that size, if you can't stand, he can't do much to you.
Oof. I was going to say right in the small of the back, but I don't think he has a back small. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the athleticism of Eddie Bishop. Again, so impressive. Oh! And a big tag to a small man. And in comes Hellter again, still very fired up tonight. I don't know what he had in his morning custard pie, but it certainly fired him up tonight.
He's got his Weetabix. Oh, drop kicks him into the corner. Curtis whipped him the elbow up now just trying to manhandle a much smaller opponent.
Hellter loves high-risk moves, so the corners and the ropes is really where he's at home.
He's a clown. He likes to do the top.
I'm guessing he wishes he was back in the big top right now.
You know, I saw Skelter out the back riding a unicycle. You could barely see it. But these two men both legitimately have been to Clown College. They're both very impressive with the things they can do.
Absolutely. Uh-oh, here we go. Ding! Right on the top. Right on the button. And he's going up.
Oh, he's poised. Know what he's going for.
Looking for a little clown around.
Oh, but look at Eddie. Eddie was there waiting to break it up.
Again, Eddie Bishop, he is a good teammate. He's got a real eye for making sure his partner is covered. Like I said, I think these guys have got, I think they've got the talent, they've got the tools. Just think they need a wise head to help navigate him through the minefield that is the tag team division here.
A little more focus, maybe. Drops into that X Factor again. And Hellter now going to try and put away Eddie Bishop. No, he's not. It's Curtis Rook again. They keep doing this.
I'm not gonna lie, Helter's really impressed the heck out of me this evening. He's been the real MVP of this matchup. And oh, good grief!
The splits. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
Well, I spoke too soon. And here are your winners, Hellter Skelter.
I think he calls that the banana split.
I don't know what he calls it, but that was it. The Checkmates put up a valiant effort, but an impressive showing tonight from Hellter Skelter. Hello again, my vagrant viewers. Once again, it's time for you to sample the high life, vicariously, of course. This is my office, and as you can see inside, being the greatest in-ring performer of this generation, I have my fingers in all the pies of the business world with an extensive portfolio. Good morning. What was your name again? Mary?
It's Ali.
Yeah, whatever. Any messages?
No, Mr. Cash.
Well, focus on my phones, not your own. That's what you're paid for.
Yes, sir. Asshole.
Here we are on the roof, my own personal helicopter. Now, I know I said the limo with all the extra legroom was the best way to travel. But with your own helicopter, you can skip all the traffic. And you want to get places quicker. And of course... there's no road out, your own private yacht. Now I have many things people could only dream of. But there's one thing I don't have, and I want the All-American Championship. And I will. Baba Cash, you know this ain't a personal issue between us. Going into this match, it's just about the title, but I will happily to train my sights on you and hit you with my best shot, chimps, just simply because you are an asshole. I may not have your fancy cars, I may not have a yacht, but I have a number of things you don't. I have integrity, a work ethic, a sense of decency, and this All-American Championship. Next week at Wrestival, I'm going to give you one more thing I don't have, and that's a size 14 cowboy boot imprint on your backside. Until I am content, I have sufficiently kicked your ass. Then, and only then, I'm going to get that 1, 2, 3, and you can go to the back of the line and actually earn your way to the top. I'll see you next week, boy. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Bismarck, North Dakota, weighing 237 pounds, accompanied by Big Yin.
back. There's. Oh! Don Freeman looking to get a drink, and it looks like Himalaya's going after him backstage.
Oh! And he's just got planted through a table out there on the concrete backstage. And what is Himalaya's problem? And introducing from the Rocky Mountains, weighing 432 pounds, Himalaya.
I don't know what that was all about backstage with Don Freeman. That's the second time in a couple of weeks that Himalaya's attacked him. And I don't know what his issue is or his motivation. And again, a guy like Himalaya, do you really need motivation? You're going to go and question him? I'm certainly not.
I like to probably think that he's probably feeling a little bit overlooked here in the title picture. Again, Chip McCoy passed him by. He's now looking on to Bobby Cash at Wrestival, and obviously Don Freeman had a title shot recently at the Royal Rumble.
Hold on, you say Chip McCoy passed him by. No, Chip McCoy beat him for the title.
Well, yeah, again, but maybe Himalaya, he's got unfinished business. Maybe he's, again, taking his frustrations out on people that are...
Rick Rolston trying to get the jump on him.
Maybe he considers Don Freeman to be a stepping stone to the title.
Well, if you're going to step on somebody, it may as well be someone as high up the pecking order as Don Freeman.
Well, he just stepped on him backstage, and he's about to step on poor Rick Rolston here, but...
This is what Rick needs to do. He needs to keep sticking and moving and not get caught by Himalaya. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short night for Rick Rolston.
Well, Rick Rolston, he hasn't got the best track record here, and if Himalaya does what we know he does best, he's going to be sticking to the canvas.
Oh, God! Yeah, I think that might have him stuck to the canvas.
I don't know how much cardio with Dake Ken is going to help you tonight, Rip.
Himalaya coming and got him in the corner there, but Rip is using his speed.
We know for a fact that Rip Rolston has a 1 in his win column, and that was against Rex McCoy.
Hell of a win to have.
Could we be looking at a second one? I don't.
2. Hey, if we do, maybe we'll see Rip Rolston against Chip McCoy for the title.
Oh, God. I don't think Rip Rolston's going to be going anywhere apart from the emergency room at this rate if Himalaya continues this onslaught.
Well, he's fighting back. He's putting his whole heart into this. And he just got his heart flat.
Yeah, he's going to need a little bit more than heart. Again, in the last sort of 6 to 9 months, Himalaya has really amped up his game here at MUW. Has really taken a lot out of...
Just took a lot out of the ref there as he threw Rip Rolston at him.
Taken a lot out of his opponents. I mean, again, he became the All-American champion.
Nobody would have predicted that a year ago. He was about a year ago, he was still teaming with his dad.
And, yeah, we can see that he's clearly got eyes on being the #1 guy here. I think he feels he doesn't get respected enough. We've yet to really hear from him, and hopefully we can get to the bottom of these heinous attacks over Don Freeman.
I just feel sorry for Rip here. It seems like Himalaya's got a bad attitude on him. I mean, worse than usual. And Rip's the guy who drew the short straw and ended up in the match against him.
This sounds crazy. You don't think Don Freeman owes him money, do you? Caught him buying a soda, and he was like, "Hey,
you owe me money." I don't think Don Freeman owed anybody money. I think maybe the other way around. Maybe that's it. Maybe Himalaya owes him money. He's going to beat him down so he can't cash in.
Oh, look at Rip Rolston. He was trying to get a little momentum here, but going toe-to-toe with him. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Speaking of cash and money, we're going to have another video log Video blog, I should say, from Bobby
I think
Cash.
the kids call it a vlog, Jay.
I'm not a kid.
Oh, look at this!
This could do it. 1, 2, no. Come on, Dake, give him some good advice.
Well, that's as good as a win in my book. Just come on, ref, raise his hand already.
If you're Rip Wilson, just leave it. But yeah, we're going to have another vlog from Bobby Cash. After last week, I'm a bit concerned about what he might have to say this week.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to listen to Bobby Cash and his pretentious nonsense. So what? You're doing well for yourself.
Maybe donate some of that money.
Whoa,
People
whoa,
who
whoa,
aren't-
whoa, whoa! Maybe you could donate some money to Rip
Wilson's
Wilson's
medical bills.
his medical bill.
To Rip Healthcare.
And, oh, he went for a big old drop kick and absolutely whiffed it. No.
That's just disrespect right there.
Oh, he's still firing back. There's no shortage of heart. And look at this.
Rip it, unrip it. My God. 1, 2, he's gonna. No.
See, that could have been a hell of a finishing move if Rip Ralston's ever finished a move.
Himalaya just rolled out of the ring. He's getting a lot more here than he was expecting.
Well, I think again he needs to use his lack of the weight and his cardio advantage here to Rip Ralston. Yes, he needs to take advantage of Himalaya. Himalaya's looking a little tired.
In the back of the head with that clothesline.
Maybe just let Himalaya chase you around the ring 3 or 4 times.
Asking him to get up. I'm not
No, I would continue to put the boots to him while he's on the deck. No, not back card. And this man right now, he can change the game on you in a moment. Where is he going? Oh! He's got so many dangerous moves in his arsenal.
Well, when you're a guy that size, that much weight behind it, everything's a dangerous move.
Oh, inside cradle!
This can do it. 1.
Slight hesitation from the ref, and
Ken yelling at the ref to count
I can
faster.
see him trying to motivate him. Oh, missed that knee.
Oh, he got out of the way of Himalaya again.
And there's a nice little chop block.
I think Himalaya's getting frustrated here.
Whoa! Oh, they had that face lock looking for a DDT. And
Just flattened him again.
that could be the beginning of the end for Rip Ralston.
Again, though, all these things Rip was doing to him, he just hits one move like that, and the scales are even again.
But wait a minute, what on earth is he trying to do here?
Shoot stuff us.
Good grief. No shortage of confidence in Himalaya. And again, oh,
Drops him with the DDT.
big DDT.
Go for the cover. What are you doing? Nope, he's back up already, but he knocks him back down. I can't believe this performance from Rip Ralston. And Himalaya is busted. That's not gonna bode well for.
Oh, and a big right hand there. Oh,
Big slam.
and the ringer is going through the ringer. Oh, and he's just managed to duck out the corner there.
Big right forearm.
Again, just such a game changer. Everything that Himalaya does is just so impactful.
Oh God. Speaking of impact, look at that.
I think Ken needs to throw the towel in, both literally and figuratively. Come on, Ken. You gotta look after your charge here.
This is starting to get uncomfortable to watch. Himalaya is just taking liberties with this guy.
This is what we call in the business a squash
Choke
match,
slam.
and oh my goodness.
Just waiting. Oh, they put him away now. Oh, yeah, there we go. Off the ropes. Up, powerbomb. That's got to be all.
And that's a landslide victory for him. Oh! Spoke too soon. How did he kick out of that? And if anything, he's only made Himalaya even more mad.
I think that was a huge mistake for Rip Ralston. Sometimes it's better to take the L in the column and live to fight another day.
Well, I do say you either win or you learn, and Rip needs to learn here.
I'm not sure he does either, to be honest. He's still fighting, though. Himalaya came out and cleared off the table. Rip is going to actually get his arms around him. That's quite impressive.
Yeah, Rip Ralston is showing me some real grit here. I haven't seen a performance like this since Bobby Dazzler. I mean, could we see an upset on it?
Oh my God!
No, we're not going to see an upset.
I think he's going to be upset.
Oh, that's 400 plus pounds.
He is not looking to win this match now. He is just out to hurt Rip Ralston. No. And a bomb on the table. This is turning nasty here. Oh, powerballing Abram. And he spun him into the steps. I'm telling Dave Ken, you stay there. Is he just gonna... He's just going to take the count out here. Well, that was emphatic. And I don't think he gets on to check on Rip Ralston.
Here's your winner as a result of a count out, Himalaya.
You know, before I came out here, I saw Don Freeman at the back, and I put his dumbass through a table. Now I'm taking down Rip Ralston. Now Freeman seems to think that he's number one around here, that he's the next challenger to the All-American Championship. Well, I say, I never got my rematch, and I've taken him out twice. He wants to say he could kick my ass for free. Well, I'll tell you what, you got a problem with me being the next challenger to the championship. I'll walk to the ring at Wrestival, and you can meet me out there, and we'll settle this the old-fashioned way. What do you say?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the MUW YouTube Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by Tony Tonga from the darkest Congo, weighing 444 pounds, Shaka Shenzi. His opponent from the Highlands of Scotland, weighing 341 pounds, the MUW YouTube champion, the Big Yin, Duncan McOwen. YouTube title on the line here, and Shaka Shenzi. He's been off TV for a little while. He's back with a bang, and he's taking it to Duncan McOwen here.
Why the hell is Tony Tonga in Shaka's corner? What is going on there?
Yeah,
I don't like that one bit.
He's making some interesting moves here as old Tony Tonga. He's already got one deranged savage in Samasino. Does he really need a second one?
Apparently so. But Shaka now taking it toe-to-toe with the Big Yin. If anybody can, it's definitely Shaka Shenzi.
He's already got the Congan Terminator, now he gets the Congan Cannibal.
Maybe he just likes alliteration. His name's Tony Tonga.
Duncan McOwen is really getting in trouble here. Just thrust into the throat. This is the biggest challenge for Duncan to date, both figuratively and literally.
How do you prepare for a guy like Shaka? You don't know what he's going to do.
Salt and pepper? Yeah, Tony Tonga, that's
he's a finger food.
He's a bit of a wild card out there. It's going to be interesting to find out what kind of game he's playing. Or maybe this is just a one-off thing. You know that Samasino has had his dealings with Big Duncan, and he's using Shaka Shenzi to soften him up.
I was going to say, it's interesting to see that Sama is not out of ringside here with him. Duncan trying to fight back, having the beard, but look at him. His big headbutt puts the Congan giant down.
What are you trying to say? That Samasino's wearing a Shaka Shenzi costume?
That's not what I was trying to say, but it's an interesting idea.
Oh, good grief, look at this!
Oh, it's going to break the ring!
400 pounds! We saw what happened several weeks ago when two big men came off the top. We're lucky that these reinforced rings, hopefully we shouldn't be seeing that again. And Duncan now has managed to get himself back in this match, again, for the YouTube Championship, so
if he wants to keep his belt, he's got to fight with all his heart as he can against this huge man from the Congo.
Again, Shaka's no stranger to big matches. He's been in a few,
He's a former brass knuckles champion as well.
That's right, partner.
And tag team champion.
That is correct. He has had his share of the gold and a big splash.
Oh, missed it. Shaka managing to get out of the way. Oh, missed the headbutt though. Big front slice to the head.
That could be a hell of a boon for Shaka Shenzi. He could be the first man to win 3 different titles here in MUW.
He was working over with the big Scotsman.
Oh, look at that. Just a big chop.
What an international match this is. We got the big Scotsman, Duncan McOwen. We got a guy from the Congo. We got a Tongan, and I believe the referee is Spanish.
How do you know that? Speaking of flavor, that's some colorful attire that Shaka's got going on tonight, and I'm pretty certain that is not barbecue sauce
I think he
on
just
his
got
skirt.
some more color as well. I think he just got busted open with that big headbutt.
Duncan never met a fight he didn't like, and hang on, he's going after Tony Tonga here.
I don't usually mind, but he really should focus on the guy who's trying to take the title.
I was going to say, when you're in the ring with Shaka Shenzi, you really need your entire focus. And our crowd here are really trying to motivate.
Are those blood stains on the back of his skirt? It looks like they're like smears.
I was going to say, I don't think it's barbecue sauce.
Nope.
Oh!
Knocked him down with that shoulder dodge.
Just like a human bulldozer.
Oh, what's he doing now? Taking off that buckle pad. And another one. Duncan trying to get the clothesline into missed. Now Shaka, he just got dug out of face first into that exposed buckle.
Well, that's it.
Again.
He's getting his sparring shined up here. Oh!
I think I saw Tony yelling at Shaka to hurt it.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Tony Tonga is using Shaka Shenzi as like a mercenary to put the hurt on Duncan after the fact that his right-hand man, Samasino, got the wrong end of the result against Duncan.
What's he mean? Bouncing his face off the exposed buckle there, though. The referee going out have a talk with Tony Tonga.
It makes you wonder if he is going to be a hired stooge for Tony Tonga. What on earth is Tony Tonga offering Shaka Shenzi? Because he's clearly not interested in money.
The referee, I think, is begging Tony Tonga to talk to Shaka because probably not listening to the ref.
Oh, God, you don't think he's offered to eat Duncan, do you?
Perhaps. Shaka went near the ref, and the ref got the hell out of there.
Oh, good grief. That was like the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark. And Duncan trying to shake the cobwebs off here.
He is bleeding a lot.
Just a little bit of extra sauce for Shaka Shenzi. He's bleeding in his own right.
He's trying to fight back. This has been a hell of a physical contest.
We said it before, probably just a regular Saturday night for the Big Yin. There we go. Good move, Dunk.
Back in the
Take the count. Take the count.
Trying to just get his wits about him for a few seconds.
Champion's advantage.
Uh-oh. Shaka's got the title belt. Oh, Duncan having none of that.
Up on the second rope. Oh! Big shoulder tackle. Referee now just looking to clear the YouTube title out of the picture.
Oh, I think he went for the caber toss, but Shaka managed to avoid it.
Oh, it's the referee. Oh, the referee is yet to put the turnbuckle pads back on.
He went towards it, and Shaka gave him a look. That was enough.
Oh.
What a headbutt.
And look at the state of Duncan. He is a bleeding mess.
Again, hard into that exposed buckle. Duncan is in serious trouble.
Yeah, his health and safety is...
Up again. Wait.
I think I heard a bell there.
I think the ref's calling for the DQ here because he keeps using that exposed buckle. He's still trying to fight back, though.
And the referee has stopped this contest. As a result of a disqualification, here is your winner, the Big Yin, Duncan McOwen.
Samasino now attacking Duncan on the outside. And hard into the ring steps.
I told you, I knew this business wasn't over.
I think this is just a mugging by these three.
Tony Tonga, as much of an insufferable ass that he is, he's not stupid. I knew that I knew there had to be an ulterior motive here.
He just fed Duncan into Shaka.
And two of the most dangerous individuals you've ever seen.
And off the top of the headbutt.
I'm sorry. I thought that the AI were the most dangerous tag team I've ever seen, but look at the two of these men. Who could stop them?
This is terrifying.
What kind of monster has Tony Tonga created?
Look how happy Tony looks when he's Tony, you didn't actually do anything.
You tried to take a shot, but you blew it.
This is horrifying.
This three-headed monster here could really be the most dangerous thing we've seen in some time.
Well, hello now, Daniel. I was trying to respect your wishes and leave you alone for the week.
Well, isn't it just typical that there's a week I need to speak with you, and that's the one week you don't show up in my office? And damn it, it's cold in here.
Well, that's what I've been telling you, Daniel. It's colder than a mother-in-law's kissing here. Now then, what can I do for you?
Well, next week is Wrestival, and I want the tag team titles to be defended on the show. And let's suppose your boys retain the titles tonight against the Swines. I'm not sure who the next challenger should be, so I thought I'd have a discussion with you.
Well, now, that's mighty good of you. Now, I know that Wrestival is a big show, and you must be an awfully busy man, so I will happily take this matter to my boys and...
I'm inclined to agree, but no tricks. you will have a legitimate tag team title defense.
Well, I appreciate the trust, and we see we can get along and work together towards a common goal.
No tricks, Richmond. I mean it. Maybe if I can trust you with this, maybe we could put some of our issues aside moving forward.
Well, that would be swell, sir. I appreciate your confidence.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Enclave of Excellence, weighing 230 pounds, the Dean, Xavier Green. Opponent from Rich, Texas, weighing 302 pounds. He's the best in the West. Happy Trails.
And still the people come to cheer. Trailblazer, he's bringing the heat. Trailblazer fans up out of their seats. Trailblazer, don't put him to the test. Trailblazer, he's the best in the West. A welcome smile and a gentle heart. That's until the ring bell starts. Then he is a wrestling machine. Beat them down and treat them mean. Cowboy boots stomping down the same story.
Well, this should be an interesting matchup. It's one I don't think we've ever seen before. Happy Trails taking on the Dean, Xavier Green. Real clash of styles here.
This certainly should be an interesting contest, to say the least.
Real clash of classes here, too.
Yeah. Obviously a big fan for Happy Trails, big fan favorite. The Dean, not so much.
That's a nice way to put it. And he's gone for right already with a big atomic drop. Go on, Trails. Show him how a working man really does stuff. Mr. Dean is the kind of guy who likes to look down on the working class, and Happy Trails is the working class.
And of course, the Dean rarely travels alone. He's brought two of the members of the Enclave with him. No Larson Tyler, but
interesting omission.
Maybe Mom wouldn't let him out. He's got to do his homework.
Perhaps he's doing his paper round.
Yeah, that's. Anyway, we just. So Marcel and Nigel Buckingham out there.
Happy with a big right, sending the Dean to the floor.
If I was Happy Trails, I probably would have brought Powder Keg with me, but I don't know what kind of shape Powder Keg is in after that opening contest with DK. Happy Trails, look at him though, he's unflappable. He's
I think maybe Happy might be scouting these three to see if one of them would join them.
I would not trust a member of the Enclave as far as I could throw them.
Working that leg now.
However, that being said, I'd be more than happy to watch the Plague teach the Enclave a lesson.
Well, I think the Dean would argue that there was nothing they could teach him. It would be the other way around. But the Dean now working the lower back and the knees of Happy Trails,
Sound strategy there.
Well, he's not the dunce, he's the dean. Ringer into a Russian leg sweep, taking the big man down.
Yeah, the dean, again, he knows how to get it done inside those ropes. He could just shut up for 5 minutes and concentrate. He could go places.
Well, he's a former YouTube champion in his own right. Happy Trails, former All-American champion. So this is quite a star-studded matchup here.
Now the dean may be book smart, but hang
Marcel
on.
doing?
But Happy Trails has got the experience factor here,
Just causing distraction. Look.
and he knows how to put up with insufferable punts. And then a cheeky roll up there.
Just a one.
There's a little back to schoolboy there.
Just earlier when Keg said about he joined up with a couple of friends to stop a group before. It was, of course, Happy Trails he got together with to stop the encore. So,
there's possibly a little bit of a score to be settled with. And, good neck breaker there from the dean.
The dean certainly was not happy. They came up short on that match.
Yeah, all the momentum they had going into that match is dissipated, and they've yet to get out of the starting blocks ever since.
Well, I've heard raised voices from the Enclave's locker room. Didn't seem all as well in Wonderland. But although we have heard very little from the Dean since then. It's been quite nice. It's been very quiet on the Enclave front.
Oh, and a big superplex there from Happy Trails, and unless I'm mistaken, Lord Nigel loosened up one of the turnbuckles in the corner.
2. Well, they want to be careful. The referee disqualified Shaka for too much use of that exposed buckle in the last match, so be careful. They might be watching a little closer in this one. Oh, crosses the leg over.
Oh,
drops him on the knee.
Oh, and that's not going to feel good. That'll dissipate some vertebrae.
Getting a little red cross next to a hammer.
Oh, Happy Trails looking for that big elbow. Couldn't get him. Oh, no, went for it again. And a little jawbreaker there. Referee putting the old turnbuckle back on.
DDT. With the ref not paying attention.
Ref's out of position. Oh, and there's that elbow. That patented Happy Trails elbow.
I was telling the ref to pay more attention.
The Dean having a little power nap here, it would seem.
I know, he's jaw-jacking with Marcel. Oh, what a boot.
Do it again.
You're supposed to be impartial.
I am totally 100% impartial in all other matches.
I'm very partial.
Oh, and look at that. A little reverse DDT there. Very close to the ropes. You know what? I'm surprised that one of them didn't reach out there and hold the leg down.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Not in the slightest.
Happy was actually having some trouble here against the Dean. Using some wise moves.
Oh, caught him in the back elbow and
discombobulation.
Oh,
speaking of discombobulation, holding the clap there, and now the learning curve.
Oh, Happy Trails too close to the ropes. And look now, the duck on the Dean trying to quieten the crowd down and having some words with the referee.
And Nigel.
You can say whatever you want to the referee. You're going to get yourself DQ'd at this rate. What is the Dean up to in the corner there?
He's dropped the turnbuckle pad again. Oh, big right hand from Trails.
Shaking and shuffling. Trying to get the old cobwebs cleared. Get a little bit of the adrenaline going. And into the corner. Oh!
Turnabout fair play.
Well, I guess the Dean didn't learn his lesson. And Happy Trails now.
Oh, looking for the big scoop. And following up with the patented Happy Trails elbow.
Oh yeah, that's right. Do it again, Happy. Looking for Trailblazer. On the money.
The ref's over there with Marcel. He's got the cover, but the ref is distracted here. Oh, he's finally paying attention. One. Oh, what the hell?
Is that Tyron?
Tyron is out here and he's just attacked the ref. And, oh, dropping trails with a DDT.
What? Is the referee back in?
I think Nigel's throwing back in the ring.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised he didn't throw the match out. I mean, he wouldn't have known who was gaining the advantage there. What's the BHDDT out of nowhere?
And the ref's there for the count. 1, 2, 3, got him.
I can't believe this. Happy Trails was
robbed.
He was robbed. And here is your winner, the Dean, Xavier Creed.
Well, it goes down in the record books as a win, but under very dubious circumstances.
Well, I find it hard to believe that a member of the unwashed masses has actually helped the Dean out. Unbelievable. Stranger things have not happened here in MUW.
God damn it, now I am sick of this. I don't get how they keep beating us. I'm sorry, Happy, I should have been out there with you.
Oh, that's okay, baby. I've had worse beatings than that before. And now we just gotta look forward to that match you turning them to a Wrestival, but there's just but one big problem.
Yeah, who's our third?
Well, what about that there Baxter? Where's he been?
Nah, he's still off fighting in Japan, and his tour's not up for a while.
Well, what about that impressive young fella, Bronze Adonis?
I think I'd rather keep it to our generation. That's kind of the point of their fight. If us old boys can't beat them back, then maybe they're riding we should just hang up our boots.
Hey, now let's not get too hasty, baby. I'm an old dog, but they're still fighting me. There's gotta be somebody we ain't thought of.
Now, boys, you seem like you need a little razzle and a whole lot of dazzle.
Hey, Bobby, it's good to see you. You're looking good, baby.
Oh, you know, I do try. Now, tell me, why are you boys looking so glum?
Well, we gotta put these 3 plague boys down, and we need a third. Now, no offense, but you still seem rather shelved.
Yeah, that I am. But there is a certain someone I bet you haven't thought of.
What are you talking about, Bobby?
Rack your brains, lads. Think there's a man who loves MUW above all else. He's a tough guy, and he's not been put out of action by the plague. And he's a real mean SOB.
Wait a minute now. You're not suggesting who I think you are.
I know, it's a wild idea, but do you have a better idea? Wouldn't he be a hell of a weapon against the plague?
Well, I think I'm on the same wavelength here. I know you hate him, but I always got a point. He would be one hell of a shock for them mask-wearing jackasses.
Well, the big thing is if we can trust him.
I'll make the call if you want.
Do it, and God help us all.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall for the MUW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers from Hog City, USA, at a total combined weight of 545 pounds. Lester and Delbert, those dirty swine, and their opponents representing the Asian invasion at a total combined weight of 580 pounds. Kim and Ming Chi. And we've come down to our main event, and what a main event we've got. Former tag team champions, the Swines, going up against Kim and Ming Chi, the Asian Invasion, and this has got all the markings of a great contest.
Interesting pairing here in the ring. Kim Chi, two big guys and both badasses.
Yeah, a lot of interesting things in this matchup, a lot of interesting hairstyles, a lot of interesting fashion choices. Oh look, and CW Richmond's outside.
So we just saw Happy and Keg backstage with Bobby Dazzler saying, you know who you need to talk to. Who do you think he's going to call? Don't say it.
I literally have no idea without having to actually speak to Happy Trails and Powder Keg.
Well, I guess we'll find out next week at Wrestival, and we're going to find out who will be the tag team champions going into that at the conclusion of this match. And I can't believe Man Dan has agreed to let CW Richmond find the opponents if the Asian Invasion retain here tonight.
And I tell you, I'm growing a little tired of CW Richmond's politicking and maneuvering backstage. And I'm sure Mountain Man Dan Taggart is also.
In fairness, it was Dan went and sought CW out this week. So maybe I don't know what's going on out there.
There's the tag.
I mean, nothing would please me more than to get a week off from listening to him jawjacking about how great his AI is. And oh look, Delbert Swine, I think he's had enough, just about enough of the AI too. Rolls over Ming Chi.
Ming Chi is maybe a small guy in stature, but my God, the fight in that man, it's almost as bad as being in there with Kim as well. And then comes old Lester Swine as well.
And again, I think as far as tag teams are concerned though, as far as teamwork and cohesion, I don't think you're going to find a finer tag team than the Swines. I think they could upset the apple cart here. I think the Swines could win the tag team titles.
Speaking of upsetting the apple cart, CW just slid a ladder in the ring. Oh, that was close. I think the ref managed to get it out of the way there.
Of course, we all know that the ladder is Kim Chi's best friend, and he likes to do some of his best work with a ladder.
Yeah, sadistic tombstone on the ladder that he likes to do.
And oh, look at that! Hurricane Rana takeover. I think Lester should really, yep. He's going in there and get Big Brother in there, but oh, Ming's fighting back.
Oh, reverse that neck breaker. And now in comes the Big Del. Big right hand.
Yeah, he saw that spinning back coming. He didn't see that one coming.
Both of these teams, everything they do is just high impact all the time.
Yeah, they're just so.
Overhead one.
The AI are just so unorthodox. They have so many unique moves in their locker. And Ming hard whip into the corner.
And usually, as a tag team, you'd want to get the weaker member of the opposition in to try and cut them off from their partner. But I don't think there is a weaker member on the AI side.
Yeah, I think it's important to not look at it as a case of weakness. I think they're both different, but they both have a unique skill set, and they both complement each other. And I think that's why they've been so successful.
That and, like you say, CW Carlton.
Well, I don't want to give him any credit.
King throwing Dell out of the ring now. Watch Ming up on the top, waiting for his moment. Oh!
Dell collided with Kim there, and Kim first to his feet.
Where's Ming going?
He wants to be careful that he doesn't drop a tombstone on that ladder.
Oh, he got him up with the Samoan drop on the floor.
And the crowd now trying to motivate Dell.
Let's keep him a close eye, make sure that ladder is not used.
And look at that champion's advantage. Him back to the ring.
And he went over to Lester, but got hung up on the top rope. Dell coming back in, wasn't able to stop the tag from being made though.
Got to shake off the cobwebs. He's had some hard impact. And oh, Swirl-a-Whirl. That's a difference maker. What is Richmond doing outside the ring? Do I even want to know? And Dell should really think about... Oh, and there's that spinning backhand again. It's just slapped the taste out of his mouth. And Lester looking very frustrated. Oh, and I think he's seen enough.
Trying to get him to break that up, but missed it.
Trying to help his brother out. No, just unceremoniously dumps Ming Chi right on the back of his head.
I have just received word that after that match, Duncan McOwen stormed into Mountain Man Dan's office and demanded that he have a match with Samasino at Wrestival.
Wow.
So we're going to hear a little bit more about that at some point before we get there. And of course, next week at Wrestival, we also have a match between Jekyll and Braddock, and they said they want to fight until one of them just cannot continue.
Good grief. We're really shaping a hard-hitting card up for next week at Wrestival. Not just, I don't even know how we're going to get to the All-American Championship if we've got two brutal matches with those four men.
Well, we're also going to have a 6-man tag match with the Plague, taking on Happy Trails, Powder Keg, and whoever Bobby Dazzler is holding for them. It's going to be a hell of a show next week. But we're still not done here. We got at least 18 minutes, well, at most 18 minutes of this match left.
Well, I'm not going to lie, partner. I don't see it going another 18 minutes. The way these two teams are battling it out. Oh, there we go.
What is this? Oh, big belly to belly from Lester.
He's thrown him into the AI corner.
Would that be a pork belly to belly?
Oh, gee, that's good.
They're now fighting it off with Kim Chi. So backstage, he fancies himself a pair of those silk pajamas that Kim Chi wears. Probably want a set of silk lawn johns.
I was going to say, I think he's probably got denim. With a big elbow there. And ducked underneath that big kick. It's enough to take your head off.
Oh, that's the problem. When you're known for something specific like those kicks, it's easy for him to keep an eye out for him.
Kim looking for some of his big moves, but Dell seems to have got him scouted. Oh, here we go. Slump drop.
With a big time slap drop. That could be all now. One. Nope. Only one. Ming was coming in the background too.
It's going to be... You gotta think it's got to be easy to scout the AI. They've had quite a few matches now, and again, they do like to use a lot of the same offense. So, you'd think by now someone has found a way to game plan against it.
Conspicuous by his absence, we haven't seen Sumo Joe recently. And he was, of course, the holder of the brass knuckle chain. Oh! Swirl again on Ming Chi. Can do it. 1, 2. Kim Chi in to break it up. The referee got knocked down too.
I gotta tell you, if the AI walk out of this, it counter with the titles. There's not many guys left on the roster that the AI haven't done a number on.
I would say they've probably gone up against the best teams we've got in MUW here. Maybe one or two missing from the list, but we have the majority.
It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be the next contenders. And a slop drop.
And indeed, with CW Richmond being in charge of scouting them. Oh, come on, ref! CW just pulled.
Oh no! Look at that! Out. The referee, he's had enough.
That shouldn't be enough. That should be a DQ.
Good call, ref.
Oh, but then again, that would not help the swines, would it?
Good call, ref. Yeah, the referee doing a good job here. We want a clean match. He wants a legitimate winner.
Lester is chasing after him, jaw-jacking.
And the swines now. I was about to say they've got no better chance, but
he just got wiped out on the floor.
Yeah, he just got dropped on top of that ladder.
I lost track of who's legal. Is Lin Chu and Bell?
I am not 100% sure. And trying to whip him in there.
Oh,
and another slop drop
up on the floor.
It
takes him out. If they can get on Ming Chi now, this could be the big challenge.
Is him the legal man?
I believe so.
I think Dell was the legal man.
There's two teams.
I know Dell needs to get in there.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to get in there and put Ming Chi down.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Maybe he didn't feel too comfortable up there on the top.
I think he's as confused as we are.
Well, he's taken a heck of a few knocks here from the AI. And look at that
big opportunity is gone by now.
And look at that, sensible. You can see the outstretched hand of Lester. And just dropped a bomb on him.
Right to the temple. Now with a hard whip to the corner. Measuring him with these kicks. Knocks Lester off and a shoulder tackle to the quad.
And looking for it again. Oh! That's concussion, ladies and gentlemen. And I think after all the excitement, the AI managed to regain control here. The ball is in their court.
And the pace is slowed.
And this is not looking good for Delvin and Lester.
Big back body drop there, and now just gets kicked square in the spine.
Frustration of Lester. I think.
GDT.
GDT indeed. I think poor Delvin was taking the lion's share of the beatdown in this matchup, and Lester has just been dumped out there on the floor, but he's back up again. I don't like the look of this at all.
Oh my God, what a move!
And Lester trying to get in the ring here, but Kim is blocking him off.
And there's the three.
Impressive victory. And here are your winners, and still the MUW Tag Team Champions, Kim and Ming Chi.
Waiting and waiting to retain. I mean, that means that CW Richmond is going to be hand-picking their opponents at Wrestival. This does not fill me with much confidence.
But again, chalk it up. That's a hell of a victory for the AI. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have for you tonight. Please join us next week.
Hang on, backstage we're seeing... Oh! That's CW Richmond going out to his limo, which just exploded, and what the hell is going on here?
Well, partner, I don't know what to tell you. We need to get that looked into. We don't wish harm on anyone. But, yes, CW Richmond's limousine has just combusted all over the entrance of the building.
Well, unfortunately, we are out of time. We're going to have to pick that up when we rejoin you next week at MUW Wrestival. So we'll say goodnight, and we'll try and update you on this as soon as we can.
So long, everybody.